Hey everyone, I'm James, this is Isabel, and welcome to the first video of The Art of Business. So, as the title says,
we started a business!
So yeah, we actually had it going for about 2 months now. It's still very new. Specifically, we're in an e-commerce business called Collinsberry Arts, where we sell watercolor supplies. Just like this one. This is actually our main product. Ta-da! It fans out.
I love these. I use these all the time. If you want one, we have a link in the description. Go get one. These are great. They're fun and portable because they're travel watercolors.
Right, so why e-commerce, why a business, and what do we want out of this? Well, for that, we should probably start at the beginning.
2 years ago, me and James, well, more like James had graduated from Minnesota State Southeast College.
Well, technically you as well.
I graduated 3 times from that school.
Technically.
At the technical school.
But yeah, so that school was also known as Red Wing, and I graduated as from the band instrument repair program.
I did too.
You moved on to the orchestral program.
And I did the guitar program before that.
So guitar, band instrument repair, orchestrals.
I'm insane.
So I just went to the band instrument repair program, and from there...
Nobody cares. Continue.
From there, I moved down to Nashville, Tennessee, and I got a job at a shop down there as a repair technician. Now, at that repair shop, I worked solely for commission, which is actually something that you don't see much in the repair field anymore, simply because, actually for the reason that I'm about to say, I didn't make nearly enough money to make ends meet from that job. And in Nashville, no less, which is the fastest growing city at least in the country, possibly the world, I'm not quite sure on that. So I had to take on a second job, and I was working 80 to 90 hours every single week.
I mean, you were miserable. You were just... Mm-hmm. I think that must have been like the lowest point of your life.
Yeah, I would consider that an all-time low for me. It was really not fun. It was not a very healthy experience for me. At around New Year's, Isabel convinced me to look in other areas, specifically out of Nashville. And my parents were super supportive of it. I really couldn't have done it without them. So I got a job in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. As soon as I left, really, my life improved dramatically. Awesome. I was on a steady hourly wage, which the biggest difference that made was even if I had a slow week, as far as the amount of repairs I was doing, my take-home pay did not suffer whatsoever. So I'm able to basically cover bills on my own. I don't need my parents' help nearly as much. And then in May,
I actually managed to get a position at the same store. So we were able to move in together and actually work in the same shop, which I think was pretty fun. Whenever I tell people that, they're like, oh man, that must be really hard. No, that was really great. I couldn't miss that.
Yeah, it honestly. Really was. It was really cool.
Because like whenever we're just bored, we can just goof off with each other. Because I already knew you, and it's really hard for me to get to know people. So yeah. It's like working with your best friend. Would you say that, oh, that must be so hard working with your best friend?
Communication. So having her move in, one set of bills between 2 paychecks helped out a ton. But even still, our collective pay was roughly $30,000 a year. So it still isn't that much.
But you still gotta get a job. But we're really lucky enough to find a job that we enjoy. It's just now we want to start looking into other forms of income, primarily passive income.
And one of the reasons for that is my fear of financial insecurity never really went away from Nashville. No. So I mean, even though we're doing all right, we're not doing amazing. In terms of income, we don't have any vacation days. We really don't have hardly any savings right now, and quite honestly, our life revolves around work. So, hence the reason for passive income, because and you can see Othello. He's our cat.
There's his face. Hello.
There's this dude.
Hello. Sniff, sniff, sniff. You know?
So if you see his, so there's his ear.
You can see his whiskers too.
There's his whiskers.
So yeah, basically, you know, we wake up, we go to work, we come home, we're tired, we make dinner sometimes, and then we go to bed.
Wash, rinse, repeat. So we started looking into passive income, and we started off in investing in stocks. It's not doing much now. I mean, 50 years, yeah, we'll be millionaires.
But that's more for retirement than anything else.
Yeah, so 50 years, it's gonna help out a ton that we started that now. But oh my goodness, Othello.
Mr. Troublemaker. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're a troublemaker.
Yeah, so it's gonna help out a ton in 50 years whenever we're looking to retire. But right now, it's not really doing much. So we started looking into other forms of passive income that can start immediately, basically, or within the year. Put him on the floor. Yeah, so we wanted something that started more immediately, because we have our own personal wants and goals that we've got. We have our dream home. We want to visit family. We want to go on vacations overseas. And we can't do any of that on the income that we have now. Like, yes, we can save up, and every 5 years we might get to do something. So we came across this YouTube ad on this endeavor for financial freedom. And we came across Amazon FBA, which is Fulfillment by Amazon. That's what that stands for. And so basically what it is, you buy a product from China or wherever, so you ship it to an Amazon warehouse, upsell it on Amazon, and they take care of everything from there.
They'll advertise for you, they'll find you customers to buy your products, they'll handle customer interactions and all that stuff, and then you get your cut of the profit from all that.
And if that's the way you want to go with, then that's fantastic. Good on you.
People have done that.
People have done that incredibly successfully. It is definitely a valid option. The problem with us, though, is that one of the biggest thing that stands out for us, though, is that it's Amazon's business. So if Amazon decides that at any point they want to close your account, they can, and you have a hypothetical $50,000 worth of product at an Amazon warehouse that you cannot touch anymore. And that goes on to our next point. It's like we can't control over, and the only thing we do control really is what's being sold. While we don't have to deal with customers, we can't deal with customers. So we have no control over what their experience is, or aside from Amazon reviews, which may or may not be accurate, we don't know if people like our product or not. And we really don't have any reliable feedback from our customers. And lastly, you're really only building Amazon. You're not building up yourself and your company. You're really just making Amazon that much richer, and you're getting your cut from it.
So essentially, you're back under working under a boss.
Basically.
Getting a salary.
Basically. And that's just not our route. So we did a little bit more digging, and we found a guy named Peter Prue, who started up the E-commerce Empire Builders Academy. When we dug through literally everything we could find on this guy, which is a very surprising amount of stuff. We looked through his website, his YouTube channel. He's got a bunch of videos on YouTube.
Oh, which are really good.
Yeah, go check him out. But a lot of what convinced us was actually the Facebook page, where we were actually able to go and talk to people who have followed his program and worked with him before. And we were able to ask his previous customers, really, one-to-one, what was your experience like? And pretty much every single person said, this is the best thing that could have happened to me.
And then they found so much success by doing this.
I mean, the worst review was, I didn't make as much as he said I would, but I still made something. Which is something. So that night we took a leap of faith, signed up for his class, and that's really where our journey as e-commerce business owners began. There's a cat butt. Yes, that's really where our journey as e-commerce business owners began. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll have the next part of this. We'll have the next part of our story in the next video. It'll be posted up here shortly, probably next week or so.
Yeah, something like that.
So if you enjoyed it, if you want to see more of us and you want to follow us through our journey as we grow and develop our business, subscribe. And if you have any questions for what our backstory is so far, leave a comment below.
And if you want to see more cat, yeah, definitely keep watching because there will be more cats as well.
And then link below, we're gonna have our Instagram as well as our business page, as well as some of our influencers that have been working with us. They are actually incredible artists, so go check them out. All right, bye.
Bye.